Okay, people. Um, Today is quite an interesting note. I was meant to do my little video, my little exploring tonight after my job, just like talking about that one of my older videos got to 100 views, and I was so happy about that, like, and also panicking because that wasn't the one that I wanted you all to see, or like got viral between my videos. So yeah, and I came back, or like I came again to this little spot, which is not like a park but not like a street. It's just like benches in the middle of some trees, and that's it. And when I got here, I was like preparing myself, thinking what to sing and everything. And then suddenly a guy came up to me and he asked me if I had a rolling paper. And I was like, no, I don't have that. And he was like, okay, a bunk. And I'm like, no, I don't have that. And then we started talking. He was like, oh, and where are you from? And I was like, well, Colombia. And he was like, oh, fuck, I knew it. And then we started talking. And he's an amazing person with some like really rough situations. Really, really rough life, actually. He had everything, like a business, as he was running $1 million business, and from one little, not even mistake, because it was just like a slip. The police got him, and everything went downfall from there. But hearing him and actually like taking the time to listen his story, and just staying in contact with him from this while, and sharing, I don't know, just anecdotes, time, I don't know, it was interesting, it was nice, and it made me realize that first, that for me, money not necessarily is the most important part of the life right now. There is other stuff. Second, make me realize that I'm in the ghetto. I didn't know this was the ghetto. When I moved to this area, I didn't know this was the ghetto because it doesn't look like a ghetto. Like, I know my ghetto in Colombia. I know my caleño, my Colombian ghetto, and it's not like this. So I got a little bit scared about that. Now he was always looking like this because apparently he's on the run. But you know nothing. I don't know nothing. But at the end of the day, it was such a good chat. He made me realize so many things that I have been turning my head against, like avoiding them. It's starting to rain, so I think I'm gonna end the video with just one song or something like that. But yeah, it was great. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what unexpected things happened suddenly. And yeah, he was asking me like, what are you doing here if you don't smoke? And I was like, well, I come outside, clear my mind, and sing. Like, but saying it out loud, I was like, fuck, that's weird. I was like, yeah, like a weirdo. And he was like, no, that's amazing, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, but because itself, it already sounds strange, because not everyone like does this type of journaling, but more for him because he has such a different life, like he is really living day by day, scared and anxious, but at the same time he looks so thrilling, like thriving, kind of like really happy that he was living his adventure. That was interesting. Like, you really get to know that every single person out there is living their own life in a way that it's meaningful to them. So, okay, I'm gonna do a little stop here because I do want to sing the song quick tonight. Tonight, I'm not even sure about what to sing. Like, I have one song in mind. It's, of course, one of my favorite bands. It's from the Crane Wives. It's Hand That Fits. Hand That Fits. Like to feed something. Hand That Fits. But I do not remember how that shit starts. But that's not new. So now we are gonna stop here and I'm gonna search like the started list and then just go until I can sing all until I cannot remember anymore. And that's it. By the way, I got hurt. It's like a burn because I got on a car accident. But that's alright. That's alright. It was an interesting experience, but that's alright. I won't talk about that right now. So, just one sec. If I don't remember, please bear with me. As always, bear with me. Okay. I've seen good men spoil, change the clocks like rounds. They work and sleep and work again to the darkness, to the darkness as they howl. Their hounds out a warning to anyone following. No man just stand to work all of his days and have nothing at the end of them. I've got no money for the change, the jingles in my pockets, reminding me how little I have. But as for time, I am powerless to stop it. It keeps rumbling on like a mad wandering man. My papa was a howling man, saving his youth. He sold all of his dreams and all of his days for the great American rules. My dear papa gave me lessons in regret. He said that all that he'd done will be for nothing if I follow his steps. I got no money but the change, the jingles in my pockets, reminding me how little I have. But as for time, I am powerless to stop it. It keeps rumbling on like a mad wandering man. My papa taught me how to howl, how to bear my teeth and growl. He taught me that hand that feeds deserves to be beaten when it beats. And my dear papa gave me lessons in regret. He said that all I have done will be for nothing if I follow his steps. I think I messed it up. What was it? Oh my god. Fuck, I forgot. It's like... This is my process. Every single time you don't see me, this is my process to remember the songs. He told me how to break my chains, and that the money ain't worth a thing, and that no man should stay more of my time than me, than me. I may never be a rich man, but I can make sure that I am free. I may never be a rich man, but the rich man, he will never help me, never help me. I may never be a rich man, but I can make sure that I am free. I may never be a rich man, but the rich man, he will never help me, never help me. I've got no money but the change that jingles in my pockets, reminding me how little I have. But as for time, as for time is mine. It's mine. Okay. Sorry, I messed it up so bad. I completely forgot. But I haven't heard the song in a while, so I did better than I expected. It's still not raining, so maybe I will sing another one. I don't know which one, but it's not new. So, an ambulance. Okay, what should I sing? Maybe something in Spanish? I could sing Olivia by Natalia Lacunza, maybe. It starts something like... Okay. Pensaba que te estaría escribiendo a ti, pero no quiero que esto sea una canción de amor. Vivo en tus huecos, ya no me puedo dormir. Dime qué ha pasado, dime dónde estamos, qué es lo que quieres de mí. Ha pasado mucho tiempo, pero todavía recuerdo esa cicatriz. Y si es cierto que quieres saber, dicen por ahí que la han visto bailar, que parece que está loca, que te mata si la tocas. Se oyen voces en el limbo Si algún día te lo encuentras, deberías seguir tu rumbo y olvidar. Olvidar. Olvídate del aire que respira, de cómo camina, las palabras de su boca que parecen dinamita. No te juntes demasiado, querrás olvidar su nombre, querrás volver al pasado. Desde que se fue aquí todo pasa lento, lento. Todo aquel que la conoce muere en el intento. Lento, ella lleva su veneno. Nunca sabe poner freno. No le digas que la quieres porque se lo lleva el viento. Y si es cierto que quieres saber, dicen por ahí que no han visto bailar, que parece que está loca, que te mata si la toca. Y desde que se fue aquí todo pasa lento, lento. Todo aquel que la conoce muere en el intento. Lento, ella lleva su veneno. Nunca sabe poner freno. No le digas que la quieres porque se lo lleva el viento. Okay, that was the second one. It's still not raining, and I don't know, but the acoustic, I really like how it's sounding right now. I feel like I'm sounding real loud, but I feel like my voice is clear, at least clearer than other videos. So I'm gonna try sing another one. I'm not sure which one again. Good question. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Now I know which one. It's a quite sad song because I used to think that that was about like a lover you care about a lot, and then they just went away. But as I was searching and like thinking a little bit deeper into the song and actually listening to it a little bit more, like I thought, like I concluded that it may be even about like a mother who had to give their child in adoption. So it's if I took the song into that interpretation, and since I took the song into that interpretation, it make it really, really sad. so now I'm pushing that interpretation everywhere, and yeah. 1 sec, there is a bicycle coming through. No, it's a lady. Okay, the song is Never Love an Anchor from The Crying Wives, of course. And it starts like with an instrumental, starting like dun 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 dun. Oh, 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 always understood that these hands of mine were clumsy, not clever. And I tried to do the best that I could, but try as I might, I couldn't bring myself to hold you. Dum 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 dum, dum 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 dum, dum 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 dum, dum 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 dum. It's a secret I kept tucked inside my chest. In this heart of mine that's guilty, not remorseful. There is love that doesn't have a place to rest, but it will have buried you if it has set it on your shoulder. Dum 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 dum, dum 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 dum, dum 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 dum, dum 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 dum. Oh, 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 oh. On some level I think I always understood that a ship could never really love an anchor. So I did the only thing that I could and severed the rope to stop you sailing from my harbor. There are times when I still wonder about you. You are someone I have loved but never known. And you'll never say the reasons I had for keeping my clouds away when they were close enough to hurt you. I am selfish, I am broken, I am cruel. What's happening? Anyways, there are times when I still wonder about you. You are someone I have loved but never known. And you'll never see the reasons I had for keeping my clouds away when they were close enough to hurt you. I am selfish, I am broken, I am cruel. I am all the things they might have said to you. Do you ever think of me and my two hands and wonder why they never suit your fevers? And wonder why they never tie your shoes? And wonder why they never held you gently? And wonder why they never had the chance to lose you. Dun 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 dun. Again, that was so messed up. I don't know what's happening tonight. Like, either I get distracted or suddenly a police rescue whole ass car pass by. But yeah, right now I feel like my heart is like telling me to go inside because it's getting really cold. Ugh. So yeah, I will take a shower and get inside and try to go to sleep. It was alright. It was alright. By the way, today I got really happy because I got a $5 tip. Like, I know in my, like, as a bartender, if I work in a gaming sector, like the gaming area of the bar, like, I will receive more tips and even bigger tips. Like tonight, a lady that, like a girl that had been working before on gaming areas, she told me that one day she got like $1,000 tip. And I was like, God, I got happy for $5. What? That's the biggest that's the biggest tip I ever received here. So yeah, it made me thought, like, maybe I could go and get a job in gaming, but at the same time, and she even told me like, oh, you're good looking. She said, you should go and maybe like go into gaming, you will get a lot of tips. But I was like, do I want to gain money that way? I don't know. So I'm trying to search for a new job. Since I studied arts, visual arts, like, and I really enjoy drawing too, I was trying to search into the like a designer, like graphic designer or something like that, but I do not know anything about Adobe. Only like Photoshop, Illustrator, and After Effects, and that's it. But like, actually, they didn't teach me a lot of that. Like, they only teach me how to be an artist, you know. So I also try to like search for the flea markets here in Australia, but a stall there costs like more than I expect to win. So right now I'm trying to live day by day with a change that jingles in my pocket and reminds me that I'm not quite having enough money. But it's alright, because lately I've been creating a lot. I've been doing these videos, I've been painting more, I've been drawing more, I've been listening a lot of podcasts and interviews, and even like documentals and very interesting people online, for example. And I really recommend him. It's Alain the Botton, for example. And yeah, just like growing myself internally, because now at least on the professional part of the aspects of life, or like the how can I explain, like economic aspect of my life is not growing that easy. I still want to grow in other ways. So yeah, I think that's what we are doing tonight. And again, I met this new guy. He's an interesting person. It was such an interesting experience. He even, by the way, he even told me, like, if you let me in your account, I will put there like thousands of dollars, and I will only take like 100, something like that, like a percentage of that. And I was like, no, thanks. And he was like, you must be stupid. Like, I'm not asking you anything, and I will be doing the bad thing. And I'm like, nah. nah. Something inside me, like, I was like, nah. That I don't want that on my legacy. Thank you. Not only that, but I don't know. That's not how I want to do things. Like, I want to do things. I won't say pure, because I'm not pure at all. Well, I try to be, but you know. But I want to keep myself as clean as possible from negative ways, thoughts, actions that may have bad karma in the future. So if I start doing bad things now that I only have 22 years old, going on to 23, I don't know what I will do in 10 years more, in 5 years more, where things are supposed to become a little bit harder, you know? So now that I can choose for myself and still find other ways to do stuff, I want to be on the clear mind side as long as I can possibly can. I'm not saying that if any catastrophe happens to me or anyone that I care, I wouldn't be thinking of doing things that are not that pure, as is normal, as I am human, and as the actual economic situation is really bad. But as far as I can, I want to try and do things the right way, because that's how we construct, like how we build a not so bad society, you know? At least for myself, I want to like make that little change, or like bring that into the life of the persons or the people that I met. He seemed like a really shaking. Actually, he seemed like, what do you mean by nah? And I was like, nah, no, thank you. And he was like, what do you mean by nah? Like, I'm telling you money. And he's like, money? You know, we're like, yeah, money, but that's not the type of money that I want, you know? And he was like, damn. he literally looked like so astonished, because he was like, what do you mean by you don't want money? And I was like, yeah, I do want money, but not like that. And he was like, wait. He even told me like, you will be like a good wife. And I was like, okay. But like it was his way of telling me like, damn, you're a good girl, like, damn, you're doing the things right. And I was like, yeah, but at least I try. But I think in some parts this conversation was a good start, or like something good for him to understand that there is still people like me thinking that there is a way, or like a will to do things right. There is people out there, I guess. I think, I believe, I want to believe, and I hope so. There is people that actually wants to do things right, and good things will await us down the track. So I'm gonna go sleep. Have a good night, good day, good evening, a good life, a good part in life, because right now everything is so difficult, so messed up. Difficult times are arriving, but let's face them with a lovely tone, with a lovely mindset and voice. Bye bye.